Mind-opening channelings by Chanda.
People asks me to be somebody else. They tell me, how should I dress myself? They tell me how to walk and talk. Masses does not care about my individuality, my nature, my free will, my heartbeat. They want that my heart beats the rhythm of masses, which means to close its feelings, becoming incapable to feel. I chose to be born as a woman. I chose the body of woman. They don't care. They wanted me to wear pants. They don't care about my feelings to express femininity. My heart tells me to walk the rhythm of my spirit. The religion denies my spirit. How many times I wanted to feel myself free. I wanted to touch the freedom. But the masses told me it's the wrong path. A direction completely unaccepted. For so many centuries, I gave my best to walk the rhythm of the masses. I got sick. I had to achieve the level of control so high that even one beat of the heart wasn't allowed to be heard. I failed so many times. I got tired and I dropped the control. They said it ain't right. And again they threw me out. Again I'm knocking on the door of freedom. They are judging me. Loudly, they tell me it's a wrong door to knock. They don't care that so badly I wanna knock on the door of my heart. They prefer I didn't have heart at all. Their religion keeps telling me that my heart, which means my soul, belongs to them. Again and again, so many times, I sold my soul. I got weaker and weaker from life to life. To forget the pain of missing soul, the religion told me there is only one life. Incarnation does not exist. I tried to believe so much the masses that I got sick again. Now I'm knocking on the door of my heart even louder. And a person hidden in man's body comes to me and tells, you must not wear skirts, especially the short ones. He has got so sick of the masses that he doesn't notice that he has become one of the masses. I cannot judge the masses or the individuality. I only can choose the side or no side. I can accept both of them. Or tell that one side is right and the other one is failed. I can accept the religion, the magic, the forgotten world, duality. If I have forgotten where I come from and who am I do not have the patience to accept. But if I find the courage to forgive myself that I failed so many times being a part of the masses, one day I can accept both one and for extra also myself. I don't ask to be part of anything. I don't ask to make people accept me, neither deny me. I need to accept myself. I need to feel comfortable in my body, collecting all the pieces of my soul. I used this cell so long time ago. Being so afraid of the death and then the life itself. I couldn't imagine accepting the aloneness and letting go the loneliness. Somehow I made the loneliness to become my friend. We had something in common. I cannot say even now what was that, but definitely I can say I feel myself much better if I allow myself to become me. If I danced the rhythm of my life beat, the song of my heart, choosing to be a listener again, I can become capable to hear my body, to let go an extra protection, an extra weight. I can be free of a fear to become fat. I only protected myself from myself, not listening to my body, not listening to my heart, not listening to my spirit, my higher self, my needs and my deeds. And then letting go of the bath of masses. I had to protect myself from the masses. And they didn't drag me back to the soulless world. That man on the door does not accept me. If I put on skirts or dresses, it reminds him the fear of becoming itself, listening to its feelings, its heart, again the pain. If I denied myself, it would be so much easier for him. At least he thinks so. But thinking has never brought the solution. The mind messed up has only brought fear thinking, an extra pain, a misery, a failure, anything close to that. I could play a game he asks me to deny his pain. That would make me a liar. I would play with him a blind. Do I want to lose my sight? Do you want to lose the capacity to see the beauty of the world? Do I really need to close my eyes that I didn't see the evil inside of me? If I saw the evil outside of me, it means that I had the evil inside of me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen it. Everything I see with my eyes is the reflection of my inner world. From the day I have cleansed the evil inside of me, I ain't gonna see or hear the evil in outer world. The beauty itself flourishes more and more. People have used to ask me to choose the profession they liked, to make a work they needed, to sing a song they preferred, to eat the food the tradition commands. They have asked me to remain in silence if other people next to me would feel ashamed of the science that flourishes out of me. They have asked me to become somebody else. They have asked me to dress that they wouldn't see their pain. It has been much more than asking. These have been commands, orders, laws, laws of the humankind that has forgotten universal law, the law of existence, the law of empathy, the law of collaboration, the law of love, and the freedom. So once again, I knock on the door of the freedom. I am more ready than ever before. I want to enter now. Becoming somebody else I never was. I lost so much beauty and gained a weight. I remember how uncomfortable I felt in my body. I remember the sadness of doing the work. I just didn't like, I hated. And with this hatred, I shared this hate to others, and them reflecting me my hate, I become sick again. I remember how much I was appreciated among the families and professors and religion and politicians. When I walked the path of somebody else, I was a good citizen. I was a perfect citizen. But something inside of me died every moment. More I achieved, less I felt myself. And I ended this game of the lie. I jumped out of the life. Or now I'm choosing to knock on the door of the freedom after a long walk of love. I had to become aware of love. I had to become the one who loved myself, to make a peace with myself, that I could find a door that takes me to my freedom. I ain't rebelling. That's the truth. I'm just telling to the masses, no thank you. It ain't something for me. I tried the game without a soul and spirit, without my heart and my free will, without a joy and satisfaction. All this entertainment didn't resolve my pain. It made it grow bigger. It grows so big that I became a pain. Of course, I couldn't feel anymore. How could have I? When the pain has grown so big. I have a good feeling about that freedom. A freedom to choose a work I love, that I could share with other people I love through my job, and them reflecting me the love. I have been sharing with them. I had a good feeling about singing a song of my heart, the beat of my own, my inner gift, and the God has shared to me from the beginning to make myself a better person, more individual every day, and that I really could offer from the bottom of my heart the gifts hidden there. Somehow I feel so blessed if I walk closer and closer to the bottom of my heart. I feel so blessed that I have been starting to see the bliss of others, the solution for them, that each of them has the right to find the door of their heart and freedom and knock on it. And give them that blessing to enter that door. The death is not a solution, because for the soul there is no death. It's just a pause. It's a little break. It's just a reset. All the lessons on our road must be solved, passed, Jude. It's only the matter of time for how long we remain stuck in certain lesson. The lesson does not have to last for eternity. It can be just a slight moment, and then we can let it go, to move on, to step through the door. Today I feel myself so blessed that with a good feeling, I opened the door of freedom. I do not have to please people anymore. I do not have to please my ego anymore. Stepping through the door, actually, ego cannot follow me. He has to remain outside. There is no place for ego in the world of freedom. Only in prison can exist ego. He is a prisoner. The prisoner of a mind. But I do want to free my mind. I want to be a free soul who has collected all the pieces of its soul that I used to sell. I have been recollecting them. How much better and grateful I feel myself now. I do not judge people who keep thinking, who keep following the laws of human, the law of ego, the law of mind, uncleaned mind. I remember how much time I needed to get sick of that game. I cannot hurry up them. I cannot drag them out. I cannot push them through the door of freedom. Freedom is a huge responsibility. I cannot follow anymore my ego. I cannot deny unclean mind, the pain inside of me. I cannot deny anything anymore. I must have the courage to see the truth, the reality of my spirit and my soul and my body, the reality of true feelings, to see the reality of good deed. I cannot keep thinking what to say. I only can share what I feel. I cannot think of my feelings. I cannot think what I feel. I can feel what's going on inside of me. Is there a joy inside of me? Is there something repressed inside of me? What is it there inside of me? Where is this me hidden inside of me? What else asks my body? What does asks my soul? How deep is the connection between my body and spirit, my life source? How much energy of life do I have? How strong is the flow? How many unpleasant things I do during the day? How many unpleasant people I meet during the day? What is my attitude to these unpleasant people? Am I capable to love them, to judge them? What do I feel towards them? Why are they on my road? So, remembering the voice of the man who asked me to deny myself, to put the bands on instead of wearing dresses or skirts, because he felt uncomfortable. I appreciate his voice. And completely, I put all the bands aside. It means I don't need them. I don't need to hide my femininity anymore. The time has arrived. I can blossom and I can shine with my true being, and I can share my true being. I, and I can share the courage of becoming a true being, a beautiful human being, full of empathy, full of love, full of freedom, to be free of criticism, to be free of hatred, to be free of mean thoughts, to be free of war, to have a good relationship with Father Sky and Mother Earth, to share my gratitude to my parents that they gave me a birth, that they gifted me a life, that I am alive. And stepping through the door of freedom, I'm becoming more and more alive, which means I'm going to feel more and more. I'm going to be more sensitive, guided by intuition, communicating freely to the world, and having a compassion towards you, every being. and taking more seriously the business of its world. I definitely need to give more through the work I love. I cannot remain on the position of a waiter. I need to push the wheel of life. I need to push myself to open my heart even more. I need to let the door of freedom to remain wide open, not for returning back, but everybody could find the door of freedom and a courage to become itself. If there are rules of humankind set, I ain't gonna step on that zone. To make an arrangement. I let them joy their game. I'm going to respect their choices. And definitely I'm going to respect their thinking. Reminding myself to think less, to follow the law of death less, to follow the rules of ego less and less, until it disappears. So gently I hug that person in my heart who asked me to forget myself. I remember how secure it used to feel to deny myself. No responsibility was there in these days. The only responsibility was to follow. The sect of mind.
Thank you for listening to ChandaaS channeling. Be held, be guided, be protected. You matter to me.